What's up guys, my name is Noble, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be ranking the best to worst servers to queue ranked on in Star Wars The Old Republic. Guys, first off, I want to say thank you. You guys really received yesterday's video well. I appreciated that, and I just wanted to make that for the community. Just to real quick clean up any kind of misunderstandings. I'm all for taking ranked seriously. You guys know that I take ranked very seriously, but after you guys hit log out of the video game, it doesn't matter. Go live your life. That's all I wanted to say, because you're way more important than anyone, in this game, says you are. But without further ado, guys, you guys want to get those rewards. You guys want to actually have quality games instead of having, not that great, experienced players in your team, or win traders or throwers or whatnot. All servers have throwers. All servers have win traders to a varying degree. But if you want to increase the likelihood of you getting high quality games, we are going to rank the servers here today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now guys, this comes as no shock to any of you who have seen my videos in the past 2 days, but the best server to queue ranked on is SWTOR. Currently, the queues are dead because a lot of the people have left because we haven't been, told what rewards we're getting for the season tiers yet, so there really isn't a reason to potentially, lose all that ELO or risk, the queues to try to gain the ELO, and we don't know what, rewards, titles, and flares we're getting, so it makes a lot of sense to just wait until those things are announced, and hopefully they get announced in the next few weeks, because the expansion comes out in literally a month from today as of recording this video, so hopefully we get those rewards soon. But SWTOR is the best, and I'll tell you why. Mainly, not a lot of Europeans play on that server anymore, and we're gonna get into why I just said that very soon. But from what I have seen, yes, the community over there is a little bit smaller, but everyone there seems to be a lot more chill and more experienced and more, geared, and just, the game sense there, in my opinion, seems to be the best. So I would recommend queuing there. They are my #1 spot to queue. Queues take a little bit longer, but when they do pop, you have the greatest quality of games, at least in my opinion, that I have ever seen. Tank heal games are good, that even some of the DPS games are good. Anything that involves some kind of, change and role. So like even heal DPS games or heal tank games are even better to play on SWTOR than they are in Starforge, and most certainly Darth Malgus. But let's go ahead and get right into the #2 server, and that is going to be Starforge. I can't believe I said that, and imagine saying that Starforge is better than DM. Let's put a little asterisk there. It's better than DM right now in its current state. That will most likely change when we get the rewards, as I talked about earlier, and the expansion coming out and having the player base, spike up in population a little bit because of the expansion. So let's go ahead and get into why I feel like Starforge is #2 on this list. It is the most chill place for ranked. This is basically, in my opinion, the king of the RP and PvE, servers, because it's basically Ebonhawk and the Shadowlands essentially all, merged into one. So you have a lot of people who queue to farm the materials and the crystals, people who aren't really concerned with ranked, but people who, who do PvP in regs and try to win sometimes. So it becomes a little bit of a gamble when you're queuing there, because sometimes you might get a really good team, sometimes you might get a very bad team, and I think I just said sometimes. I meant sometimes. It's the morning when I'm recording this, so forgive me. So it is a little bit of a gamble what you get, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's really just chill and just fun to play ranked that's not as, competitive, although you still get those toxic players, but hey, you're gonna run into toxicity on every server. I think it's important to point out that someone commented on my message to all PvPers that PvP isn't toxic, the people are. So just remember that. So just queue, like I said. But if you want to have some chill ranked and don't really, care too much, Starforge is the place to go, because I have most of my tunes on Starforge. I only have one tune on SWTOR, and I have 2 tunes on Darth Malgus. But all my other tunes are Starforge, and I don't think I'm gonna move them anytime soon, because it's just a nice place to like chill. Like when I'm done climbing ranked on my Sork on SWTOR, I'm like, you know what? I want to play some chill games and still want to play ranked and grind out some tokens for some, bronze flares for characters. I'll go over there and you just queue some games, and that's fun. And guys, number 3 on this list comes no surprise, at least to me, and that is Darth Malgus being the worst place to queue at this time for ranked. And here is why. Win trading over there right now is pretty freaking bad. The toxicity over there is also probably the worst it's been in a while. You have a lot of people over there just acting, like people act in video games, and it doesn't make the player experience very fun at all, especially for those players who are just trying to climb, and people lose when they climb. Like, that's just a part of how the game is played. That's reality. You will win matches and you will lose matches. Sometimes you'll win or you'll lose based on your performance. I won't lie, guys, I've lost matches because I've played extremely poorly. Even on like my tank or heals or DPS, if I play poorly, I usually lose. And sometimes even though I play great, I usually lose. That's just a part of the game, and that's just where we're at. But on Darth Malgus, the amount of people who throw just because it's actually disgusting. And there are people there who think that they know everything. I'm gonna leave names out of it, but there's a certain clicker over on Darth Malgus that thinks he's I don't know, some hot shit and has a gold sentinel. He's a clicker meme who just win traded his way to gold. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, don't queue on Darth Malgus because it's just awful at this point. But all of this is subject to change when the expansion drops. I know I'm gonna get a lot of comments being like, imagine saying that SF is better than DM. Well, when we're looking at it objectively, yes, it is. If you're looking to not go into matches and automatically want to commit suicide because everyone's like, oh my god, you should kill yourself rather than queue, don't queue on Darth Malgus. It's a bunch of Euro Brits. Like it's a bunch of Euro brats and, people who live in their mom's basement and 40-year-old streamers who think they're 20 years old. So don't go over there. Anyway, guys, that's all I have today. Let me know what you guys think. This was a little bit more of a chill, relaxed video I wanted to make, but that's me ranking the servers from best to worst. SWTOR number 1, Starforge number 2, and Darth Malgus number 3. No surprise, American servers are the top 2. Leviathan and what is it? It's not T3M4. I forget the other server, the French and the German server. I've never been on there, and I don't think I'll ever play on there, just for the reasons I just stated, French and German. I don't think I'd be able to, do well over there. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's been Noble, and I will see you guys in the next one.